direction they feel.
The 0-1 to Joey. Line drive, left field! Base hit, and we're all tied up. They're sending Stewart to the plate. Here comes the throw, and safe! Wait a minute, did they call him out or safe?
No, he called catcher.
Now they're calling him out at home plate. Long wait time at home plate as Stewart was called out after it looked as if the home plate umpire, Richard Guinera, had signaled safe. But the Whitecaps scored their first run in the Midwest League Championship. We're tied at 1 here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
What a clutch hit by Joey Pankake. And boy, that left fielder made a perfect throw right there. The only thing I would say that I think that they would like was Joey to go to second base on that play at the plate.
Now, here's what I saw, and tell me if you saw this too. Richard Guinera throwing out the safe sign multiple times. The entire Whitecaps dugout was all throwing out the safe sign as well. And now Andrew Graham going over to probably ask about that play. Now we have the press box being signaled, and now are they calling it 2? Are they calling that 2 runs? I believe I'm seeing 2 runs be awarded to the Whitecaps. Wait a second. Now Jake Mauer's coming out of the dugout.
Dan, I thought he called some kind of catcher's interference for blocking home plate. I might be totally wrong, but the way they're reacting right now, that's what I'm thinking.
Oh, they're going to give the Whitecaps 2 runs right here. I don't believe it, Steve Jackson. Jake Mauer is beside himself at home plate. He is in the face of the home plate umpire, Richard Guinera. And how about this? The Whitecaps have scored 2 runs on one of the most interesting and controversial plays I've seen all season.
Yeah, it really is controversial. He is really furious right now. The umpire from third has come down to protect the home plate umpire and get between them a little bit, which he should do. I don't know if Jake will make it through this. They're going to give him some time to vent a little bit because that's a heck of a call here in the bottom of the 7th. But I think he called catcher's interference, and that's what I thought originally that he did with his arms waving him safe, and because he didn't give him a chance to get to the plate. So that's that new rule. That's a tough one. Good one for us.
That is one of the most fascinating calls I've seen this year. And it happens to be on one of the biggest times of the season. And all of a sudden, the Whitecaps have taken a 2-1 lead. Pankake over at first. Boy, the catcher Navarretto out to talk things over with Sam Gibbons. He's got to be in shock right now, too, because from the naked eye, it looked as if Stewart did not even come close to touching home plate. So I think you're right. Catcher's interference may have been called. How does catcher's interference get called in that situation, Coach Jackson?
Well,
and now Jake Mauer has been ejected from this ball game.
Yeah,
from the dugout.
You could see it coming right there, Dan. I said that I didn't know if he was going to make it through this. He went back to and then he started screaming, and he pointed there, and then he just couldn't keep it in. And
boy. Mauer just losing his mind from the dugout. He knows how big of a play that is in this ball game. I still want to get your thoughts about catcher's interference, but Mauer being thrown out of this contest. Pankake still the runner over at first, and you could hear, listen to this crowd. They are thrilled that Mauer has finally been ejected.
They're into it, that's for sure, and that was such a big hit. But the bottom line is you have to give some of the plate for the runner to go at. And because he had a block without the ball, when you block the plate without the ball and that runner had to go all the way around him, Richard Guinera, the home plate umpire, you could see him frantically waving his hand safe twice, and that's exactly what happened.